Hey there, welcome to my channel. I'm Talicia Stonestreet. If you're new here, feel free to check out some of my other videos, subscribe, like this video, I don't know, whatever you want to do. Today I'm going to be sharing with you where I am in my fasting journey. I know a lot of you are probably like wondering, I haven't given you an update in a while, so yeah, we're going to get right into it. If you haven't guessed already, I did fall off the wagon with my fasting. A few weeks ago, I don't really know how it started. I just kind of like, I don't know what it was. I think we were going to celebrate something and I didn't want to wait till the next day, so we went out to dinner that night, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just like get back on it tomorrow. And then the next day came and I would fast all day and it would get to that night, and then I would eat something and then I would do that again, and I would be like, okay, I'm just gonna start tomorrow. And I kept doing this, and I kind of basically for the last 2 weeks, 2.5 maybe, I don't know how long it's been, I've been doing OMAD literally every single day, 1 meal a day, but like binge eating OMAD, not like the proper way, not intentionally, but I will just go like all day fasting, and then it'll get to around, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, and I would decide, food sounds good, we should eat something. And what the craziest part about it that I think is, I know like every time I have been doing that, I'm not even hungry when I go to eat. It just sounds good, like food just sounds good. And so I kind of like gave into that and just like, yeah, that sounds good, let's do it. And then I would just get excited about the thought of eating, so I would just be like, sure, why not? I can always start again tomorrow. And I just got in this little like cycle that's not been good the last few weeks and has taken me kind of off for a bit. But I've kind of self-evaluated what's been going on here and kind of looked into my mind of what's been happening and why this happened. So I'm going to kind of share like my thoughts on what I think are the reasons that I've been off of it and kind of struggling a little bit. So I think the first thing that really is probably one of the main reasons that I kind of have fallen off and just been kind of like, no, whatever, just kind of going along day to day, not really serious about it the last few weeks, is because I got really comfortable. So when I first started alternate day fasting, I was fasting to lose weight. That was my goal. I was moving to a new place and I was like, I want to lose weight, I want to look good, I want to feel good, kind of start fresh, new, and so I found the alternate day fasting lifestyle, and I just jumped right in and did it, and I was really excited, and that was my main goal, was to lose weight. I didn't have a specific how much I wanted to lose, I just wanted to lose weight, and I did. I lost a lot of weight. I mean, 34 pounds. I don't remember if it's 34 or 30, I don't know, roughly around 34 pounds to lose is a lot of weight to lose, and I was really excited about that, and I was happy with where I was, and I started to get really comfortable, and I wasn't at a place where I was fully comfortable with my body yet, and I'm still not. I still have a lot of work I want to do. That sounds funny. I still have like a lot of goals that I have for my fitness, my health, and all that stuff, but I got really comfortable with where I was because I was no longer like feeling like, oh, I don't want to go like out in public. I don't want to I be in any pictures like, oh, I'm like chunky. I was actually comfortable with where I was. I mean, I wasn't like extremely happy. Like I'm not at my ideal body weight. I'm not in my ideal body size. I have a lot of other fitness goals that I want for myself, but I got to a place where I was comfortable, and it was like, okay, like I'm feeling good. Like I lost some weight, and it's good. I mean, it's a good thing to be comfortable with where you are and stuff, but you're not going to get any change in your comfort zone, and you're not going to grow and become a better person. And I was still not at the healthiest that I could have been. And I, got into this mindset where like, okay, I lost weight, like it's okay. I can just like, I'm still going to keep moving forward. But my motivation really slowed down, which you think it would speed up, because I lost all that weight, and it did at the beginning. But then it kind of got to the point where it's like, okay, like I don't really like, not that I've ever hated my body, but I really was really uncomfortable before, and I got kind of out of that, so I was just like going with the motions day to day. And so I think that's where like my first issue was, because when you set a goal for yourself, you have to be specific about it. You have to yeah, be specific about it. And my goal for myself was very vague. You know, I want to lose weight. I did lose weight. So then why would I feel motivated to keep going when I already kind of got to where I wanted to be? So that was like my first kind of self-diagnosed issue with where I'm at right now and what's been going on with my fasting journey. The second thing is I feel like a lot of us have an issue with food and connecting it to emotions in a not so good way. I know that I do. I know that I struggle with that. And it's just how we were kind of raised, how we were trained. Like our whole lives have been like revolved around food. I could go really into detail on this. There's a lot of, but overall, I think for me, I kind of, when we went back home for the holidays, of course, I already shared with you, but when we went back home for the holidays, I was with my family the whole time. I was not fasting while I was there. I just wanted to be in the moment and just enjoy my time. And I ate so much food, so much sugar, so much junk food, and but I was having such a good time with my family. You know, I was so excited to be with them and I missed them, and it was just like a really good time. But I kind of related those emotions to the food side of things. So I don't know if this would make any sense to you. So I feel like a lot of times we will relate our emotions to food and make that connection. And I mean, we do. We celebrate with food all the time, birthday parties, special events, whatever. When you're with family, when you're with friends, it's like there's always food involved. So you kind of start to, even if it's not intentional, obviously, you just start to kind of relate those emotions of being happy and being with the people you love to the idea of eating, because you're pretty much always eating when you're with the people you love and doing those things. So I think I got to this place where I came back from from Arizona. I was just like missing my family, and I was just like, man, like I would get kind of down and be like, man, you know, like food sounds good. Like I would be really happy to eat a pizza right now. Like we should go get pizza. It's weird because it had nothing to do with me being hungry. It was more like the idea of food excited me and made me happy, so I wanted to do it. I wanted to indulge in that because, you know, the idea of eating made me happy. Like, oh, that'll make me happier if I just go get something to eat. And so that's kind of how it's been the last few weeks. I've been just, yeah, like I said, kind of binge eating one meal a day where it's like, oh, I'll start fasting tomorrow. I fast through the day and then it gets to late at night and I'm like, well, we should get something to eat. And it's not been really healthy. It's been kind of bad. So anyways, now that I've kind of gone through like what I think some of my issues were with why I got to where I was in my fasting journey, I'm going to kind of share like where I'm headed, what I kind of want. I'm going to share like where I'm headed with my fasting journey and what I kind of want. So like I said before, with my goal, when it started out, it was so vague. Like I just want to lose weight. And so I think that if you're on a fasting journey or if you want to start a fasting journey, you need to be kind of specific. So you need to kind of narrow down and be specific about what you want to do, what you want out of it. And even if you, like I said, even if you are in the middle of your fasting journey, reevaluate, you know, okay, I've already lost 15 pounds. Like, what do I want to keep going with this? Do I want to get down to a certain weight? Do I want to, you know, just be feeling a certain way on a day-to-day basis? And you just have to write down specifically what your goals are. And so I kind of have reevaluated what I want out of alternate day fasting. And so for me, I was thinking about it, and right now where I'm at, I feel like one of my bigger goals is on the exercise side of things. And I want to be doing more exercise and really focus. I did start exercising a few weeks ago, and it hasn't been anything like consistent. I haven't really been going by a plan or anything. I probably work out like 3 to 4 times a week right now, depending on the week. And it's like some days are really simple, like hardly anything, and some days are like a little bit harder, but I haven't had any really focus, because that's another thing. I just, you know, made the goal like, oh, I want to start working out in this new year. And it's like I didn't have any focus for that. So I have kind of, evaluated my goals and stuff. And so for me, I really want to start getting stronger, gaining some strength, and toning my body. And I still have some weight to lose. I am going to be doing my alternate day fasting still, not only for the weight loss. I love how I felt when I was sticking to my alternate day fasting and eating healthy. and that is like the biggest thing I want to get back from it. So for me, I really want to be doing the alternate day fasting to get back on a feeling good every day mentally. I was feeling so energized and creative, and I just loved how I was feeling as I was doing the fasting every other day consistently. So that's like my biggest goal to get back to, is I want to every day be at a place where I just feel productive and creative and yeah, like just feeling good. So like I said, I want to be exercising. So I have decided to, like, here's my, if you're interested at all, this is what I'm going to do. So a few years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I don't know. I had found one of those like squat challenges on Pinterest. And basically it was like a month-long challenge where every day, you know, it'll tell you like you start out doing like 20 squats, the next day you do 25, the next day you do 30, and it kind of like builds up and there's rest days in between. And but it's like a month challenge, and I did that whenever it was. I don't remember when it was exactly, but I did it and I made it through the whole month, and it was like a challenge. And so for me, it was like something that I felt like really good about doing, and I was so committed to doing it. I literally like, I remember one time I went to bed and I had forgot to do my squats, and I was laying in bed like already like about to fall asleep, and I was like, crap, I didn't do my squats. So I got up out of bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning and still did my squats for that day. Like I was very committed to it. And so long story short, I did this month-long challenge with squats every day, and I was feeling so good, and I was getting so many compliments on my legs, and at the time it was just like I was really enjoying it, and it was something that was kind of easier for me because it was like, okay, you have this much today, just knock it out and you're done. Like, just, you don't have to do anything else, just do this, you're done, and that's it. So I've decided for my exercise side of things, my, you know, fitness side of things, I am going to do another challenge like that. I found another version on Pinterest, and then I kind of personalized it to myself, a few of them. I picked 6 exercises that I want to be doing every single day. I'm starting a challenge. The first thing is yoga and stretching. I've been wanting to get into yoga for years. I've done it a few times here and there and really enjoyed it. I'm doing 15 minutes a day. I have set that for myself to start off the day with 15 minutes of yoga or stretching. I love using the Downward Dog app. That is one of my favorites. It's free. It's awesome. I love that app. But sometimes if I'm not feeling that, then at least if I just stretch for 15 minutes, that's completely fine with me. Like it doesn't have to be a followed certain structured thing, you know, it's just 15 minutes. I think I can handle that every day. At least I hope I can. So that's what I set out for myself. And then I made it for my bullet journal. I like made a little page with all my exercises in it. So I have the yoga here, just 15 minutes every day that I'll fill in. A little calendar here. Jump rope. I love jump roping, and I've been doing that a lot the last few weeks in my exercising. And so this is like a jump rope challenge. Another one where it kind of like grows every day. You start off doing a little bit and it'll kind of like add on. And this one mixes it up, so I really like it. And then my 4 main exercises are push-ups, because I want to get stronger, and I think it'll also help my arms. The next thing is crunches. I don't have any abdominal muscles at all. Hey, my dogs are like on it today. Sorry. The next thing is planks. I made it one of my fitness goals a while back to be able to hold a plank for like 2 minutes, I think. I have the plank challenge, which is another thing, you know, it starts off little, like 20 seconds, and then, you know, you add time every day. That's another thing. And then the last one is hip thrusts. I didn't want to do squats as much because I don't know, I just wanted to do hip thrusts instead, and those help, you know, grow the booty. That's, you know, I would rather do that than the squats. So that's what I'm doing. So I have these exercises, and I'm going to mark them off every single day. I'm going to do 30 days. So I'm challenging myself to do 30 days, and I'm going to do it. I can do 30 days and, you know, see where I'm at from there and move forward. So I'm really excited about that. They're simple exercises. They won't take too long. I can just knock them out. And another thing, to hold myself accountable, I think it's really important to have pictures and quotes and stuff. And so I made a little page for my bullet journal. It has like, it's just like a collage that I put together. I found a bunch of like fitness quotes, motivational quotes, and then some like pictures of kind of like what I'm wanting to tone to, like, I don't know, like body types. I know that's like a hard thing to figure out because everybody's body shapes are different, but just some stuff that'll motivate you, you know, pictures of people, if you want abs, find pictures of people with abs, and so that's what I did. And I think it's important to kind of be looking at that every day. That'll, when you kind of are thinking like, oh, I want to go eat, like look at your pictures, and you probably won't want to anymore because you're like, no, that doesn't align with what I want to do. So I think it's important to visualize and see where you want to go. Anyways, so that's where I'm at with my kind of fitness journey, my alternate day fasting journey, my working out. I am back on a fasting schedule. I did fast yesterday, and so we're back in the groove of things. I am moving forward from here. I have, filled out also in my bullet journal. I left over there, but I have it where I'm filling in. It has like a little habit tracker. I'm just marking down all my fasting days so I can kind of look at it and be proud of myself for what I've been doing. And so, yeah, that's where I'm at going forward. That's what's going on. If you're struggling with your fasting journey or you want to start and don't know where to go, reevaluate your goals, set them and write them down, be specific what you want out of it, and then just kind of make a goal, make a plan, and get to it. You've got this. I'm rooting for you. This is not the easiest lifestyle to have, but it's so worth it. You get so many health benefits, and so I'm really excited to be back in the groove of things. And yeah, I'll update you guys. I have decided not to weigh myself right now. I want to wait. I don't know. I'm not huge about the number on the scale. That's never been like a huge concern of mine. I mean, it's awesome to check up and see where you're at every once in a while, but I'm not really huge on getting on the scale all the time. I think it can be good, to see your progress and stuff, but I don't think it's good to do very often. And so right now I'm not going to weigh myself because I don't feel the need to right now. I've figured out where I'm going, and I'm going to kind of work at it for a little while. But thank you so much for following me on my journey. Comment down below where you're at, how things are going for you, if you are fasting or if you want to get started. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.